Hey guys, it's Marshall Monkey here, and today I'm going to be doing The Flash, Season 1, Episode 4 review. Sorry if this wasn't up earlier, some stuff went down, so I had to get this up later, so whatever. But, alright, so let's talk about this video, this review, this episode. Oh my gosh, so amazing. This is definitely my favorite episode so far, or probably one of the best ones, and even though there's only 4 right now. So much stuff happened, so let's get into the big story. Obviously, there's been some training going on with Barry. Just like Oliver had to train with his strength, his, archery and all that stuff, same thing for Barry. He's doing his training a little differently, obviously, because he has superpowers. He's basically running really fast because he's multitasking. From playing Operation with Caitlin, to playing ping pong with Cisco, to playing chess with Harrison. It's been so fun, and it's been a blast. Next up, we got Felicity Smoke guest starring. Oh my gosh, Emily Bett Rickards did special guest star on The Flash. I tweeted her once, and it was really cool. She was really great on this episode. I definitely think she did kind of overshadow Captain Cold, but I do think by the end of the episode, Captain Cold was really great, and he wasn't 100%, so that was really cool. I feel like we haven't seen a lot of his backstory. We did hear it, but I wanted to see a lot more. I wanted to see a lot more with Captain Cold, but I think that wasn't optional because of Felicity. We got some Easter eggs with the Hall of Heroes, which will eventually become the Flash Museum. Black Adam's crystal we saw in the museum. We saw, I think, a few more. So, obviously, that was really cool. But Felicity, yes, was really great in this episode. I loved her so much on this episode, when she came in that, dress and jitters and all that. It was just so amazing to see her on The Flash. Because she's so awkward on Arrow that the awkwardness came to Flash, and it was so fun. So yeah, that was really cool. I loved seeing Felicity. I definitely think that I would like to see her again, minus the big crossover with Arrow and The Flash coming. I want to see her individually crossover again, because it was so fun. I loved having her here. The hacking skills that she showed off. Everything was so amazing. I want her back. I want her here now. So it's really cool. We didn't really get to see a lot about Cisco or Caitlin or Harrison. Now, when we bring up Harrison, Harrison told her that she's got great things ahead of her. I don't think that was for the future, even though he is from the future. I think that was directed towards her abilities and what she can do with, the Arrow, because they do know she works for the Arrow. They just don't know who the Arrow is. I definitely thought they would know, just because they're a team. But no. No, they really did not. They just went with the flow. Loved Felicity's character. I definitely think that Harrison may not be a villain, just because, like what he says, the little hints that he drops. He is from the future, but I don't think that he's a villain. Obviously, he says when he kills Simon Stagg, he needs to keep the Flash safe. He needs to keep all these people safe. He likes Felicity. I think that he is not a villain. I definitely think that he's a hero, or maybe like an anti-hero-ish kind of guy. Maybe obviously he killed Simon Stagg, but he kills for the good of what's going on. So I don't know for sure what's going on. I definitely think that he is an anti-hero-ish kind of situation. Speaking of villainous people, or potentially villainous people, Captain Cold. Oh my gosh, so great. Leonard Snart, played by Wentworth Miller. Great performance. I loved it so much. Again, this story as well, plus the Felicity story, outshadowed a lot of the other stuff going on. Like Caitlin and Cisco and them. They didn't really get a whole lot, obviously, because Felicity and Captain Cold were in this episode. We did get to find out that Cisco created Captain Cold's gun to stop Barry because of friction. You see, when Barry runs, it gives off a friction or a heat that kind of, creates, heat. Which is why that his suit or his clothes catch on fire sometimes, or smoke. Cisco created this freeze gun to stop friction, which kind of helped. So that's really cool. So he thought that Barry might be a villain, obviously because of the powers. I think that was a good move, even though he lost the gun in the end. But he should have destroyed it after we found out. So yeah, all right, guys, that was pretty much it. I mean, the detective story with Detective West and Eddie, not really big, just because of the Felicity, Captain Cold. I am glad to see that Captain Cold did get away. I think that with him and Heatwave teaming up, we did see Heatwave in the end, like a teaser for him. I definitely think that the Rogues should come, and then once all of them are here in the team, then we can lock them up. So, yeah, not yet. We can't lock them up yet, but I definitely want to see the rogues full on before we get to lock them up. Not in metahuman prison, obviously, because they don't have powers. They just have the guns that they use. But yeah, I'm so excited. I can't wait for more of this. That's